Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Today is January 11, continuing Sarah Bonbranick's Simple Abundance 365 Days to a Balanced and Joyful Life. January 11th. What is it you truly need? Do you have everything you need right now? What about your wants? Few of us have everything we want. And at times, our wants can seem positively all-consuming. Our sensibilities become confused and overstimulated by a mass media that glorifies beautiful people and expensive objects. It's easy to lose clarity about what we need to live authentically. Most of us are hungering for something more in our lives, but do you really think the answer can be found in a glossy magazine, on a stunning website, or a television reality program? If we are to live happy, creative, and fulfilled lives, it's crucial for us to distinguish between our wants and our needs. Unfortunately, many women, including me, blur the distinction and then wonder why we feel so diminished. Making peace with the knowledge that you can't have everything you want exactly when you want it teaches us many creative and spiritual lessons, the mysteries of cycles, the immense fulfillment of delayed gratification, and blessings of unanswered prayers, which in my own life seems to be messengers of miracles. Why should this be so? Because in order to love our lives truly, madly, and deeply, we must separate our wants and our needs until we learn to notice how they often overlap, seem to merge, or act as an unseen ally in our search for happiness. That's because, like infants, we feel contentment when our essential needs are met. Be courageous. Ask yourself, what is it I truly need to make me happy? These deeply personal answers will be different for each of us, but trust the loving wisdom of your heart. It is only after we acknowledge our inner needs that we can harness the creative energy necessary to manifest them in our lives. It is inevitable when one has a great need of something, one finds it. Gertrude Stein, the early 20th century American poet and Parisian avant-garde art collector, reassures us. What you need, you attract like a lover. I really like these because they really remind me that, we need to spend some time truly listening to ourselves, to our hearts, doing some time in contemplation, journaling, meditating, thinking about what our lives really mean, what is really meaningful in our lives, and finding more of that. And honestly, I find meaningful things bring me far more happiness than material things. And when I say meaningful things, I mean like volunteering or donating stuff or spending time with loved ones or with friends. Even something as simple nowadays as being able to eat in a restaurant. To me, that's far more meaningful than a material thing, than going to a store and purchasing something because, we're brainwashed by the media to believe that we need to act a certain way or be a certain way or have these certain things. If you have this car, if you have this watch, if you have these clothes, if you wear this makeup, if your hair is this way, then you'll be happy. But all these material things end up leading us down a road of actually unhappiness. And we find the further down that rabbit hole we go, the more unhappy we are. Social media is just as bad. You go on social media and everyone shares all the wonderful things, like, look at this delicious food, look at these awesome things, look at my cute kid, look at this beautiful house, all this wonderful stuff. Nobody ever goes on there and says, man, my life is shit. Man, today was awful. Like, every day is awful. My life sucks. I can't believe how horrible it is. Nobody goes on and says that. So, we go on social media and then we start comparing ourselves to all these other people, and then it makes you feel like crap. So honestly, social media is horrible for that. So, I decided today, I got up, I did my workout. I get up around 4:30 every morning, so it's now 6:30. I had to make my breakfast and, make my coffee and do a little bit of journaling. I've got journaling that I do in the morning, and decided, you know what, I'm not going to take a shower yet. And so I'm going to come on here with my hair like all messed up because I haven't taken a shower and I was sweaty, on the treadmill. And like, this is me in real life. Like I'm trying really hard. My office is, um, making it a really, really nice place, a pleasant place where I can be. But like what you don't see is the mess over here on the floor because I kind of shifted everything out of the way. Like I have a little bit of a mess on my desk that you can't see because of the camera angle. So, stop looking at everything and seeing like the perfection, excuse me, and everything. And so, I decided, you know what, like I'm just going to come on as I am and show you the real me because I'm tired of all the baloney, everything's perfect internet. So nothing is perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. Um, and in my non-pursuit of perfection, I guess, I'm just gonna try and keep it real, like just be who I am, and that's it. So that's all I can do is be who I am. And that's what's truly gonna make me happy is being who I am and not caring what anybody else thinks about that. I think that's even more key is just being who I am and not caring what anybody else thinks. So it's just some food for thought for today. Until tomorrow, I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day.